So I'm sitting in the living room with Karen last night, and I turn on My Dinner with Andre, and I'm watching it. And My Dinner with Andre is like just this batshit crazy movie. Basically it is a real time movie that's two dudes. One is a playwright and director, and he's played by the guy from The Princess Bride. That's always inconceivable. It's played by him. And then the other dude is a director who finances plays and stuff like that. And their conversation, and okay, it's completely fucking absurd and it's hilarious. And I'm giggling like an idiot. And Karen's rolling her eyes like this is the dumbest movie I've ever seen in my life. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I had that like, are you just not into this? And she's like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, well, turn it off. She's like, you can finish watching it. I'm like, no, there's a lot of movie left. I'll turn it off. We'll find something else to watch. So I turn it off, and I turn on Saturn 3.
Oh, and fucking Lord, why?
Yeah, well.
Okay, number one, first off, you got fucking Farrah Fawcett in that thing. That bitch cannot fucking act to save her fucking life.
It's okay,
Two, you got to pair it up with fucking ancient ass fucking Kirk Douglas. Holy fuck, dude! No, I'm not believing for a second Grandpa's fucking banging this fucking dude
and Harvey Keitel.
Fucking chick. All right, Harvey Keitel, who's 50-50 at fucking best.
Yeah. But here's the thing, I'm watching this movie, and like we had this conversation before where I was talking like anytime you have a sci-fi movie that relies on the technology, they're always shit because it's always fucking boring. Because as much as the director and the screenwriter are fucking in love with the technology and oh look, it can do this, it can do that. 20 years after the fact, it's fucking lame. It's like oh my god. So this is a movie that came out hot on the tail of Star Wars. This actually is like very alien-esque. It's got that vibe to it. But at the same time, it's like every garbage sci-fi trope is thrown in it. And then I'm like supposed to be wow. You know, don't get me wrong. The robot's cool-ish looking.
No. Even the robot design is fucking stupid. You got this humanoid body with a small little neck and a pair of fucking electronic eyes. And that's the fucking head. I'm like, no.
I'm just
fuck that movie. There's nothing redeeming about that fucking movie. Nothing.
That's exactly where I was going to get to on that one. But like I said, it's a movie that's so fucking bad. It's not even laughably bad. It's just fucking painful. And I suffered through that shit all the way up until the robot falls in love with Farrah Fawcett, and it's like he learned that from me. He says, fucking the captain. It's like what the fuck, and more importantly than that, there's like.
Well, I thought the thing of it was Harvey Keitel he dumped his brain patterns into it or something like that. He imprinted his brain or something like that on the robot.
Yes.
And Harvey Keitel is like criminally insane. So
he's criminally insane. He killed the guy. At the space station, which doesn't make any sense because it looked like the guy that was like going no. If you watch that first scene and you watch how it's put together, it looks like the guy that came in and didn't take his suit off is the one that fell out the airlock. But the way they try to fix it later is that. No. The guy that was in the locker room that was complaining, hey, don't open that. He's the one that was killed, and it's dumb.
Hey, Benz, what are you doing? Wait a minute, Benz. Holy hell, stop. No, Ben. Stop. Ben,
it's just, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know who's responsible for that fucking colossal pile of shit. But here's the other thing, and I'm just gonna say this. I think Kirk Douglas got fresh with fucking Farrah Fawcett on the set because there's a scene in that movie where Kirk Douglas is choking Harvey Keitel, and he's throttling on him like he's gonna kill him, and Farrah Fawcett runs up behind him. And here's why I think he got fresh, because Farrah Fawcett grabs 2 fucking handfuls of hair, and she's pulling back, and you can see the skin on his face being pulled smooth. And I'm like, holy fuck! Wow, she must be pissed at him. So yeah, so I giggled about that part of the movie, but like the rest of it's just fucking a pile of hot garbage.
So here's my question to you: have you seen this movie before?
I had seen it before, but I hadn't.
Then why the fuck did you watch it again?
Because honestly, the last time I saw this movie, I rented it on VHS, and I remembered very little about the movie, and I wanted to watch a shitty movie. I was not looking for.
You got your fucking wish there, buddy.
Well, yeah, because it was like 11:30, and Karen was like getting ready to fall into a coma, and I didn't want to like turn on anything that was too engaging, or that she would be all like, "Oh, well, let's watch it again" when she woke up after falling asleep after the intro. I was really digging that movie. We're gonna have to finish watching it because I only saw up to this part. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to wind up in that trap. So I was picking a movie that I knew was going to be bad, and I just thought it would be something that I could watch and laugh at how fucking awful it was. I'm not laughing, all right? I'm angry about how awful it was. That's the takeaway from this. Saturn 3 is so bad that even a glimpse at Farrah Fawcett's awesome boobies don't make that movie worth watching.